In the video on astrobiology, I made a comment about there already being life, Earth life in space, that we had sent it out. So what did I mean? So we have the International Space Station. There's also the Chinese space station as well in orbit. Now that's really, really close to Earth, but there's a lot of life there. We have found on the outside of the ISS, we have found microbes that have presumably been lifted up through the atmosphere and made it onto the outside of the space station that have been there. So that's not us sending the life there. But what I was really referring to was our robotic missions that we have sent out into the rest of the solar system or parts of the solar system, and microbes. So bacteria are amazing. They were here first. They're the vast majority of life, and of course archaea as well. But bacteria can do something very interesting that we don't see in archaea, is that some bacteria form endospores. And endospores, you could kind of think of it like the bacterium is pregnant. It's not, but basically it can, inside of its body, form this protective layer, which it's going to store and protect its DNA and everything that it needs to be able to survive, and then just go dormant. And for many, many, many years under incredibly harsh conditions. And we've actually done experiments where we've put bacteria in this state, endospore forming bacteria, under UV, extremely harsh conditions, very low pressures, all sorts of things, and they tend to survive. Not all of them, but some of them survive. When we send our probes out, we're very careful about trying to sterilize everything, because we don't want to accidentally introduce life somewhere where there might already be life and invade and take over some other system, some other ecosystem, right? But we weren't very careful about that in the beginning. We were more careful about making sure things didn't come back to Earth, right, from the moon or places like that, which is another question of why that would be very unlikely. But so there's probably hanging out on Curiosity, on Perseverance, on Voyager 2, their bacteria, most likely in their dormant state, survived. And we've sent them out into space.